Hi everyone, it's JoJo from Mojo Jojo Plants, and today we're going to be taking a look at the journal junk box, and we're going to be unboxing. I've actually had this box for a little while, and I think it was sent a little while ago, but I hadn't checked my business mailbox in a hot minute. So I'm pretty sure this is April's box, but we're going to take a look at it. That way you guys can kind of just get a vibe for what comes in these boxes. They are a subscription that you can get, or you can buy like a one-time box. It just kind of depends. But they're all themed and they're all different. And so I'm really curious to see what this one has. So we're going to unbox it together and then we'll kind of see, what we can do with it. So okay, yeah, so this was all I saw. I only opened it to see that. I was like, okay, this is April's. Okay, so there's a cute little card in here. It says, I nourish myself with love, joy, and gratitude every day. Really cute. And then this box is called Mindful Munchies, which, stop. I just really like food and drinks always just look really cute as a sticker, so I'm actually really excited about these and to see like the artwork in there. And then it gives you some little journal prompts so that we can journal throughout the month. And then this tells us what exactly is in the box. All right, and then we have our little journal junk card in here, a little thank you card. And then we can dive into the actual box itself and kind of see what is in here. Oh my gosh. I feel like opening these is always so stressful because I'm like, I don't want to ruin it. Okay, it looks like we're getting a reusable bag, which is always needed, especially if you live in a state where they don't do plastic bags anymore. I feel like I'm always forgetting to have a bag, and I just need to get in the habit of putting a bunch of bags in my car. But this one is adorable. Look at it. It has all the food. Oh, that looks delicious. I should not have done this before I ate. I'm so hungry. And now looking at these, I'm starving. So this looks like a smaller bag. Let me take it out of the actual pouch so we can see it. Okay, yeah, so it's like a shorter. It's not super, so the length of this is how tall it is. So you could use this as like a little lunch bag too if you wanted to, or maybe you're only going in for a couple of things, but this is super, super cute. Little reusable bag. And then it looks like we get some pens, which we love a good pen. So let's see what exactly is in here. If I can open this. Okay. There we go. We have 3 pens. A blue, a white, and an orange. Why that was so hard for me, I don't know. Okay, let me get my little sticky notepad here so we can just see. I'm sure they're all the same, but it's just a little ballpoint pen. Really simple. Just a nice twisty pen, and I'm sure they're all the same. Yeah, they're all the same color. Love a good pen. So you get 3 little pens in there. That's fun. What else? Ooh, what is this? Is this like a little pencil? You know what this might be? Maybe this is like the little utensil thing. It is! It's like a little utensil, like on the go, if you need to take utensils on the go with you. How stinking cute is that? So you get a little set of utensils to take on the go, maybe for camping or like when you're going out to eat, or when you have lunch at work, whatever. So we have a spoon. We've got a little fork, some chopsticks, and then a little knife. That is so cute. I've never had one of these before. Well, that's one. I mean, I guess that makes sense. That makes more sense than a pencil, but you could definitely use it for the pens if you didn't want to use it to hold these. But then you can just throw this in your bag and then you'll have utensils with you. Or maybe you have like a fetish of like not wanting to use utensils at places eating out. Sometimes I think too deeply about that when I go out to eat and I'm like, how many mouths have been on this fork? Sometimes I'm like, I can't think about it. And I know they wash it, but it's still one of those things. Okay, these, stop. These are so, see, I feel like just things like with a drink, and look at those ice cubes. These are sticky notes. okay. I feel like these are going to have to immediately just sit on my desk, and I'm just going to have to use them because these are so cute. So they're little sticky notes. They're sticky on the back. We have a little cake. We have a little iced latte. And then there's like a little list making. These are so cute. I deserve to savor life's blessings. Super cute. We have stickers, of course. We'll go over those in a second. Let's go through the other stuff first. So we get a little paper pack, which paper packs are always so fun. Making a like recipe, like a cute recipe card, like maybe for your favorite recipes. That's a cute idea. Okay, so it's 6x6. There's 12 sheets in here. So let's see what we have. So there's the first two, and it looks like we're gonna get duplicates. So 6 designs, duplicate, which is always fun. These are cute. Ooh, okay, I have an idea to make like a cute recipe card. Maybe we'll do that at the end for one of my favorite recipes. Okay, that is freaking adorable. These little, like scrapbook paper kind of thing. This one's my favorite. Anything with food on it is just automatically going to be my favorite. And then we get a notebook, which stop this notebook. All of the food. This is cute. Little lined notebook. It has a little bookmark holder. You could even store maybe your like secret recipes in here. I don't know. And then it does have a little band, so that way you can close it. So that's nice. How stinking cute. Things with food on them is just, it's a vibe. Okay, that was all that was in the box. So let me move that out of the way so we can look at everything. So we got this journal. We got some sticky notes. We got a little paper pack. We have our utensils. We got some pens. We have a little card here. And then we got the little bag. So those are all like the main kind of bigger things. And then now we have the stickers, which you know I love me a sticker. And even more so, I love a good food vibe sticker. So let's see what we have in here. Is this a poke bowl? Oh my gosh. Stop. We've been having these more often. And it's actually Nay's favorite thing, and she requests it, but that is so cute. Okay, and look at this salad. Stop. These are adorable. I love food stickers. Now I got to figure out where I want to put these because these are cute. Some ramen. We go out for ramen a lot. Season each day with gratitude. Even some quote ones. Happiness is homemade goodness. Ooh. See, I just feel like that looks so good. Like that's like, I could have some orange juice right now. This croissant. And chocolate cake. Not my favorite because I don't like chocolate, but that's still really cute. This was a mistake. I'm so hungry. Like, give me those now. Dumplings. We have dumplings a lot. It's like all the foods that my husband likes. It's just like an empanada. Maybe something like that. Pizza. Pizza is always my go-to. All day, every day. If I never know like what to have, it's gonna be pizza. Sushi. We have that a lot. Some little kebabs. Yum. Avocado on toast is a vibe. It is so good. It is so good. I would have it every day if it wasn't such a pain in the butt to like have avocados and then go bad so fast. Blueberry pancakes are mine and Nay's favorite dinner when daddy's not home. And I don't feel like cooking. And so we usually, if we have blueberries, we usually have blueberry pancakes with sprinkles in them because, you know, why not? Some broccoli, some more ice cream, some boba. We love boba. I think this is cherry pie. Oh my gosh, I'm getting so hungry. Chocolate chip cookie. Popcorn, that's Nay's favorite for sure. This looks so good. I'm so hungry. Immediately going to eat lunch after I finish this video. Okay, good eats. We have some more quotes and then wholesome. These are cute. Some matcha, this be like a matcha latte maybe. I don't know. Or mint. I don't know. It has the twig. So I'm like, is this mint or matcha? Who knows? Some donuts. Honey. Oh my gosh. Ooh, tacos. We have fish tacos a lot. Spaghetti and meatballs. Oh my goodness. Indulge in beautiful moments. More quotes. I'm so hungry right now. Ooh, chips and salsa and some guac. Classic sandwich. Oh, this one's cute. It has little lines on it, but the type of paper it's kind of like the vinyl, so you might need like a permanent marker to write on that, but it's really cute. And then we have delicious. This like some oatmeal. And then we have some more of those ones that you can write on. Refreshing. And here's another one. Flavorful. Spice up your journey. I don't like spicy, so I don't do that. Growing stronger with every challenge. And then the last one is need patience, rise with purpose. These are so cute. And I think this is the first time. I know some of the older ones had like a lot of duplicates. There's no duplicates in there, which means I have to be really careful which ones I use. I think I might do like a family's favorites page with like our favorite things that we eat a lot, because these would all be kind of in that category. Nay again loves popcorn, loves it. But how stinking adorable are these? Or even putting these on a water bottle. They are vinyl, so they're definitely a little bit more durable than just like your regular paper sticker that you would stick in like your planner or something. So these would definitely be fun to play with. And then again, we have some quote ones, which I think using some of these on like a little page would be really, really fun. Okay, so that's what you get in. This was in the April box. Now, sometimes they have stuff available from past boxes that you can buy separately. Sometimes they do, and sometimes if they have any old boxes left over, they'll put them up on their website for sale. So like if you missed April and you like April, they might still have some available on their website. So I know they kind of do that time. I was able to get, I think it was January's box, or maybe it was December's. I think it was December's box, and I found out about it in January, and then they put up whatever was remaining from December's box, and I was able to snag one. So that is a possibility if there's ever anything in like a certain box that you really, really liked. Sometimes they have them a la carte and you can get them separately, or sometimes they have the whole box available that you can grab. So I will link their website down below, but real quick, let's make a little recipe card real quick. Let me get everything out of the way and then go grab some paper, and then I got to print off the recipe that I make, because it's not a personal recipe. It's one that I found, but it's one that I make all the time to where I don't really have to look at the recipe anymore. But it is one of my favorite recipes, and I do pull out the recipe just in case. But I kind of want to make like a favorite recipe thing, if that makes any sense. So let me get this all cleared off and then kind of get set up, and then we'll make something with all of this cute goodness. Alrighty, so I have a piece of paper here. I sized it down to a classic Happy Planner size, and honestly, I just took a piece of classic Happy Planner, put it on my page, marked it, and then cut it down. So we're going to use a plain piece of paper. The recipe I want to make this for is for banana nut bread. I love banana bread, and I've actually been making it for our friends when we have our game nights, and it never lasts the entire night. Like the whole loaf is just gone. It's to the point where I'm like, maybe I should be making more of this and not making the amount that I'm making, because apparently it's not enough. So I'm gonna go in. Oh, okay, well, be careful, because I accidentally just broke the thing, but it's okay because the goal is to use it, you know. So I'm going to use these little cardstock papers, and I'm actually gonna rip them to kind of create that fun scrap ripped look. And let me grab some tape runner, and then we're just going to add some tape runner to the back of it. And I'm kind of glad sometimes these are double-sided. I'm kind of glad that they're not, because sometimes it makes it really hard to choose to use things. So I'm glad that it's not double-sided. And then maybe we'll put like another little piece. And since I just want it nice and straight, I'm going to go ahead and just cut it. So let's cut it. But this is a recipe I know really well. I usually just like glance at it, but for the most part, I wing it. I'm not good when it comes to measuring. It's very rare if I actually measure things other than like the big things, but sometimes the small things I cheat and just kind of wing it with the amounts because I'm lazy. I'm lazy in a lot of aspects of my life. And sometimes if I take the time to do extra things, and I just won't do them. So it's kind of what I've learned. Okay, so I am going to go in. This is Alpha Basics Volume 3 from Calva Plan, just so I can get my words in here. As I drop things all over my desk here. I'm grabbing, this is big black boxes. I have a feeling I used them all. I sure did. Okay, that's okay. We'll pivot. We'll find a different color. We'll find one that has one. I'm grabbing this because it has like these little, I don't know what you want to call them. They're like a random size of sticker in them, which I just now realized what else has them. And I'm like, I could use that. It'll make sense in a second. It'll make sense. Oh, but those ones are so little. Ooh, but maybe we could use this one. So this is actually mini black boxes, but there's some fun, just like different sizes. So I was going to use this for my header to put in here. So I'm just going to lay that right up there. And then I'm going to take the letters and I'm just going to spell out banana nut bread. B. And I'm going to pause this because I can't spell on here. So I'm going to do this by myself. Okay, so I've gotten banana nut bread put on here so that way I know exactly what we're wanting to do. I am going to look through. I don't think there were, I'm going to do flavorful, I think. Ooh, or maybe delicious. I don't think there were any bread. Like there was the croissants. So maybe we'll use that, but I don't think there was like a loaf of bread. Which is okay. We don't need a loaf of bread. But I am just double checking to make sure that I'm not missing that. Okay, no, there was not. Confirmed. There was not a loaf of bread. I think I'm going to use the croissant, which I know that's weird because it's not banana bread. But I also just want to use like one of these little stickers and I think it's cute. And at least it's like a little kind of thing of bread. And I feel like that at least makes sense. So we are going to use that. So I'm going to peel the backing of this off because it is a little sticker. Kind of need like something sharp to kind of get in between the paper and the backing of it, and then you just peel it off. And I'm gonna stick it like right over here, I think. And I realize that's a croissant. I'm well aware. It is very much so a croissant, but you know, it's bread, so I think it counts. Okay, I'm gonna put this little like delicious, and then it's flavorful, so I'm gonna put that in here because these little stickers are perfect for that. And kind of add that in there. Okay, easy peasy. And then I'm going to add in some boxes. So I'm going to go in with black boxes because I think black always just looks nice. And then we can write in our ingredient list. So we can put that in there. And then we can do a directions box. Now I'm kind of like, maybe we can use a little bit more of this and kind of have it in here a little bit more because we have room. I feel like I want to do another one. We have room, so why not? Let's go for it. Okay, so I'm going to add in a little bit more of this piece. Stick that right over there. And then we can layer our box on top of that. It's not a super hard recipe, so it's pretty easy. And then we'll use our handy dandy pen to write in all the things. I am going to take a little box here. And we're going to just put these in here for what these little sections are. So we have steps and we have ingredients. So I'm just going to write. Okay, maybe we add in some other boxes too for cook time. Because you know that's an important thing to note. Do you have time to make it? So we'll do cook time. And then I know like serving amount, but I'm like, it's a loaf, so I don't really, I don't know. Cook time. And then we need an area for the temperature, which I know sometimes goes in steps, but I'm gonna put it over here. We're gonna put oven temp. Okay, and then we'll grab a little bit of a bigger box, so that way so that way we just have kind of our quick points to look at. And then literally all we need to do is fill this in. So I'm going to fill that in really quick. Okay, and once I'm done writing, I just kind of simplified it because, again, I make this all the time. So I'm like, I don't need to put every single step. Like, I know I really don't even look at this step anymore. I really just look to make sure I have my amounts right, and that's pretty much it. But I am going to go in and add a little bit more of this paper because I have room for it. So we're going to add this down here. Kind of fill in this little bit of empty space. That way I have something over here. Easy peasy. And then I was going to grab one of those little, one of these little things that is like, you can write on it. And I'm going to put a little note on here. So I get that off. So I'm just going to put this on here. And I have this little like fine tipped Amazon Basics like little Sharpie. And I'm just going to put like a little note. Just so that way I have like a little note there. And then voila! Super cute with that little, like the scrapbook paper. And then easy peasy, I can slide it into my paper punch it, and now it can go into my little recipe book, or I can put it in my planner. That way I always have my little recipe for one of my favorite things to make. It's probably like something I make every time we hang out with friends. I think this came out so cute, and I love this little paper. But anyway, you guys, I just wanted to share this box with you because I got it, and I just haven't had a chance to take a further look at it. But I'm super happy that I did get it because this food, I just love food things. These are adorable. And these sticky notes, like, stop. Those are cute. Oh, I could have used those on there. Missed opportunity. I should have, because then I could have just used glue to tack it down next time. So this will be also really cute to use to, spiff that up a little bit. And then of course we have our little utensil and all the fun little stickers that came in here. And then all the little pens, which are always handy to have. And then of course the little bag, reusable bag that you can use for grocery shopping and or to like carry snacks. This is actually really good to carry some snacks to and from my office because I'm always needing snacks. So there we go, you guys. I will have the journal junk box linked down below if you want to check them out. And if you like anything in this box, you can see if they're still available on the website or anything. Ugh, I'm so hungry. I'm going to go eat some food. But I so hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to give a thumbs up and subscribe. And I hope I'll see you in my next one. Bye!